Hello everyone and welcome to NLP Metaprogram's episode 11, Management Direction Filter. The next few metaprograms we're going to go through are very specifically related to the business, the work and the career context. Though having said that, they're very useful, they're very powerful in recruitment, in management and in team building. So this is the first one of those. By the way, just to let you know, one of the key resources I use when I'm putting this together is my app, what I'm now lovingly calling the Netflix of NLP, because Personality Matrix is in there, all the questions and the manual, as you can see, this is what I refer to. Here you go, okay, what's the next metaprogram I'm going to do? What are the things I need to put on the flip chart? Great aid for trainers and presenters of this kind of material. So what we've got here is how is somebody likely to work within a management context? And we have 3 questions that we ask the person, and then depending on how they answer those questions determines what we've got as in the 4 categories that we have as a potential response to the metaprogram. Let me tell you what those 3 questions are first. The first question is this: do you know what you need to do to be successful on a job? First question, do you know what you need to do to be successful on a job? Second question, do you know what somebody else needs to do to be successful on their job? Second question, do you know what somebody else needs to do to be successful in their job? Third question, do you find it easy or not so easy to tell them? Do you find it easy or not so easy to tell them? Then depending on how they answer those closed binary questions will determine how we put them into that particular metaprogram filter. If we get 3 yeses, yes, I know what I need to do. Yes, I know what somebody else needs to do. Yes, I find it easy to tell them what it is they need to do, then they are self and others. Great if you were going to recruit this person as a manager or put them in as a team leader. Then if you've got self only, then the person says, yes, I know what I need to do. No, I don't know what other people need to do. And therefore, the answer to the third question is actually redundant. I wouldn't even bother asking it them. Now, there could be a relationship here with one of the previous metaprograms. As in, what we've probably got here is somebody who, from a frame of reference filter point of view, is internal only. Yeah. Internal only. Are we likely to want to recruit this person as a manager? Are we likely to want to put them as a team leader? Probably not. Now, what we need to also think about though is metaprograms are dynamic. You know, we can work with somebody to actually assist them in changing their metaprograms. So if they don't know what somebody else needs to do, or they're a totally internal frame of reference, there's likely to be some kind of limiting belief or limiting decision there, which if we were to identify it and assist the person in removing it, their metaprogram profile would change. The frame of reference would change, and also so would the management direction filters. That's worth thinking about. So I think it's important that, you know, with metaprograms, just like any other psychometric profiling instrument, they're dynamic. We change. We can change and we do change as a result of a change in our external situation and circumstances, but also as a change in our own internal filters, particularly around beliefs and values. Then if we got somebody who's others only, no, I don't know what I need to do to be successful in a job. Yes, I do know what other people need to do. And yes, I do find it easy to tell them. There's probably a correlation there, again, with the frame of reference filter, in that now we've got somebody who's external only. External frame of reference. Again, are we going to want to put them into a leadership position, management position? Probably not. Now, this person, particularly if we're looking at how do we go about assisting this person in changing that Metaprogram profile, if it wasn't working for them in the context they were in and the goals that they had for themselves, this is a person that has a limiting belief about trusting their own knowing, or from a Huna perspective, they wouldn't trust their, what we call their na'au, their gut feelings. They're not trusting their unconscious mind. So again, what we can do is we can work with people around, probably in the context of a breakthrough session, to be fair, 5 or 6 hours, where we could actually assist the person in changing their Metaprogram profile. A breakthrough session, by the way, will have a fairly fundamental impact, not only on the person's values and beliefs as a result of releasing negative emotions and limiting beliefs, but also will have a substantial impact on their Metaprogram profile. So quite often what I do when I'm doing a breakthrough session is I'll do a full Metaprogram profile, which is, I teach in the Master Practitioner training, though it's also demonstrated and taught in the app, which takes around about, once you get proficient at it and familiar with it, around about 7 or 8 minutes to elicit all of the Metaprograms I'm doing in these 20 or so episodes. And then I'll do another Metaprogram profile afterwards. It's a really great convincer for my clients that they have really fundamentally changed, and the way that they perceive the world, themselves and other people has changed. Then the final one is self but not others. This is the person who goes, yes, I know exactly what I need to do to be successful in a job. Yes, I know what other people need to do. And I don't find it easy to tell them, to give them feedback. Again, with that Metaprogram profile, do we want to put them into a management position, a leadership position? Probably not. And if the person wanted to change this, then that no there in position number 3 is as a result of a limiting belief or limiting decision, which we would be able to change with the technologies we've got in NLP, like summative belief change, or slide of mouth patterns, conversational belief change, non-mirror image reverse inductive language patterns, for instance. If we wanted to do it purely conversationally in a coaching context, or we could identify what that limiting belief is, what that limiting decision is, and actually remove it with timeline therapy or mental emotional release techniques. So there we go. That's our Metaprogram, totally business oriented. So therefore really only applies to that context, which is why this is a little bit of a shorter video. And for those of you particularly looking at Metaprograms for use in your business, then I hope that's useful for you. I'll see you again for episode number 12. Bye for now.